relationship. So every relationship ain't good for you. And the enemy will assign people to you. Help me out, somebody. To bring you out of your blessed place. And if you're going to establish relationships, how many know you better have discernment? My God. I'm speaking especially to single young women. You got to look past how he look. You got to look past what he's driving, because he might have rented that car. You got to be careful of the schemes and the wiles of the devil. Because he knows what you like and he knows how to send them in. And if you ain't settled in who you are, you'll be huffing and puffing after the devil. And you got to have discernment that everything that look good ain't good. Everybody that look good ain't good. Am I right? You gotta remember that every relationship that I tend to connect to has a possibility of being a blessing or a burden. All right. And so when I hook up with somebody, I need to find out, are you a blessing to me? Or are you a burden? Are you adding to my life? Or are you taking away from my life? And our problem is we tend to hang on to toxic relationships. I wish I had a full church in here tonight. We tend to hang on to toxic relationships. We hook up with people that we don't know. We haven't established relationship. We don't know what kind of person they are, because when they come after you, they're so nice.
That's right. Yes, sir. That's right.
They always compliment you.
Right. Come on, yes, sir.
Baby, you fine. They're just real in your hand. If you ain't settled in who you are, they're like, ooh, I've been waiting for somebody like you. But be careful, because the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And don't let the green grass fool you. There's some dirt under that grass. You got to be careful, because, listen, let me say this, it's very important. Your time is precious. Time is precious, and we don't know when we're going to leave here. We don't know. You know, the Bible said, boast not thyself of tomorrow, because you know not what a day may bring. So my time is too precious to be wasting time with people who don't have my back. I can't do that, because people are hooked up with the wrong people, and it's making you sad. And you know, you ain't supposed to be living a sad life. You're supposed to be living an abundant life. But now you done got hooked up to the wrong person, and this person is toxic, and all they're bringing you is sorrow, but you won't let them go. Because they're nice to you. They're only nice to you when they want something. You don't need a man sitting up on your couch playing PlayStation all the time. That's a boy. I'm trying to help somebody. He ain't got no job. You working, and he at the couch waiting for you to bring the money home. That ain't no relationship. That's a joke. You got to be careful who you connect with, because it'll steal years of your time. The wrong person. Ask me how I know. I did. I spent the night there. That's why I can preach about it. I preach about something I heard. I preach about something I know. Now, when I was out of the will of God, I made a decision based on how I felt. And based on how the person looked. cost me. And to tell you the truth, it's still costing me today. One decision can mess your life up for years. One bad connection can mess your life up for years. I'm trying to help somebody. You got to be careful and you got to be deliberate in who you hook up with. Listen, because when I get somebody, I want to know they got my back. You want to know they got your back. That's Fred. You don't want to play Brutus on them. You don't want them to put a knife in your back. Because let me tell you something. Only people close to you can really hurt you. And the enemy tries to get people to get close to you so they can hurt because they hurt you the most. Am I right? That's why you got to be careful who you allow in your circle, who you allow to get close to you, because if they ain't of God, they won't hurt you. I just feel like teaching tonight. I feel like teaching tonight. And here's the thing. Nothing hurts worse than a church room. Because you come in church to get healed. But what happens when you get wounded in church? And somebody who said they got your back lied on you. And it even hurts worse when they come from the pulpit. Somebody that's preaching and you trying to hit on you. That ain't no preacher. That's a hireling. That's a wolf in sheep clothing. And these preachers that sleep with the sheep are committing spiritual bestiality. Sleeping with sheep. You ain't supposed to be sleeping with the sheep. You're supposed to be protecting the sheep. You're the shepherd. They put their trust up in you, and then you take advantage of them. We seen recently that God pulled some covers, didn't he? Pulled some covers. He let it go on as long as he could, and then he pulled the covers because you can't play with God. You can't play with God. This is serious business. And God holds the leader, the man of God, the woman of God in a high place. It's higher than the lay person. Amen. In Ezekiel 3, he said, if I tell you to warn them, and you fail to warn them, and they die in their sin, he said, they shall die in their sin, but their blood I will require at your hand. I don't know, Pam, what that means. I don't know exactly what that means, but it don't sound like I'm going to get a well done. That don't sound like something I want to meet God with Sister Nadine's blood on my hand. I don't think he's going to say, good job, preacher. For he said, many will come to me in that day. They say, Lord, Lord, have we not preached in your name? Have we not prophesied in your name? Have we not done many wonderful works in your name? People are talking about prostitutes and drug addicts. He was talking about preachers. We want to talk about the sinners in the street. What about the sinners in the church? What about the sinners in the pulpit? God does not discriminate who the sinner is. He said, I was professed to them that I never knew you. You never got connected with me. You came to church, but you never got connected with me. You sang in the choir, but you never connected with me. I don't want to go. I ain't going to be lost in the church. If I'm going to be lost, I'm going out there and be lost. Y'all come on. But I ain't going to hell trying to impress y'all. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm going to go. But if I'm going to live right, I'm going to live right. Tell somebody, y'all live right. Live right. Don't just talk right, live right. And that comes from the right connection. When you connected, listen, people close to you can hurt you. David said in Psalms 55, he said, It wasn't an enemy that reproached me. Because I expect my enemy to reproach me. He said, I could have took that from my enemy. He said, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that did magnify himself against me. And I could have hid myself from him. But he said, it was my close acquaintance. We went to church together. We sang together. I confided in him. And he turned his back on me. Then he said this, oh, that I had wings, that I would fly away. Y'all, he wasn't talking about heaven. He talking about flying away from folk. I wish I could get away from folk who say they love me but don't really love me. That's what David was saying. I wish I could get away from folk who say they got my back, but when I turn my back, they stab me in. Oh, that I had wings that I could fly away. I wish I could find some real folk who love me for me. Because people close to you can hurt you. Am I right about it? As I close, I want you to know this. That you got to be careful, again, who you connect with, because it can establish soul ties. And a soul tie is not good if it's not righteous. To get your soul hooked up with the wrong person is trouble and it's dangerous. There are good soul ties. David and John said the souls were knitted together. But how many of that was a good soul tie? They were for each other. David loved Jonathan more than a love for a woman. And they tried to make it like he was homosexual, but that is not true. He loved him with a great friendship. They had a great friendship and they had a soul tie because they were for each other. They had that connection. But a bad soul tie is Samson and Delilah. His soul got tied to the wrong person. That's bad. And when you get bad soul ties, you lay your head in the wrong lap. My God, come on. And they will rub your head. And they will pretend as though they're soothing you, but at the same time they're trying to kill you. And you can't even discern that this person is setting you up, even though it is clear as day that this person is trying to take you out, and you are so tied up that you can't even see it. Y'all know the story? Because he had got hired. God help him. And that's what the enemy will do. He'll hire folk to come after your anointing. He'll assign folks for your anointing. He wants your anointing. And he will hire folk to come get you. Delilah, go find out where it's straight line. Delilah, she was good. She went in there and rubbed his head. Tell me where your strength lies. Samson began to lie. You know, if you bind my hand with cords, you know, I'll be weak as other men. And here's the thing, she did it. Now that would have told me right there, woman, get out of here. Why would you do something that I told you would cause me to be weak? But when your soul is tied to the wrong person, I hope somebody hear me tonight. Hope somebody hear me. It can cause you to lose sight of what's real. And he broke it. And she said, oh, boy, you ain't telling me everything. Tell me what really. And every time she told me, got closer to the truth. She was breaking him down. How many know that's what the enemy will do? He'll break him down. Make you lose all your defense. If you tie my hair up, in the locks, and he said, I'll be weak as other men. And she did it. Again. And she said, Samson, the Philistines be among you. And he got him, strengthened himself. Samson, you're lying to me. And she began to really stroke his hair. Come on, son, I need you to tell me what. And she broke him down. Till he finally said, if you cut my hair off, then I'll be as weak as other men. And I can't function. And she did it. She cut his hair off. And she said, Samson, the Philistines be upon you. And he got up. And here's the saddest thing about his life. He did not know left him. He didn't know, he had no clue. Because he played with fire too much. And the fire came and burned him. And he thought he could do like he could before. Saints, you can't play with sin and do like you do before. You can't play with stuff you used to play with when you was a sinner and think you're going to keep your anointing. Y'all ain't liking me tonight, I know. This is good teaching. This is good teaching. You put your hand in fire, what's going to happen? You get burned. And there's two ways to find out things. Experimentally or passed on knowledge. I'll take passed on knowledge for two, students. Somebody shall take passed on knowledge. Somebody tell you something, they usually tell you something because they went through it. I'm telling you, the stove is hot. Don't touch it. See, don't touch the stove because the stove is hot. My grandma would tell you, don't touch it. It's good to listen because it can save you pain. You decide, I want to see if it's hot. Touch it. I told you it was hot. Now you know by experience what I told you was already. How many know that's why young people don't want to listen to parents? They don't think we know. They don't think we know. You don't know. Listen, the reason I'm telling you is because I know. All right. And I'm trying to help you prevent you from going through what I did. And you don't have to go through. You can bypass what I went through.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask y'all one more question. How many of us wish we had listened more when we were young? Ooh, I see somebody waving two hands. Come on here. I got both mine up. I wish I had listened more. Because nothing beats experience. They told me not who not to look up with. They told me what to look for. But I want to see if I can get away with it. I want to see if I can do it and you know, and enjoy myself. When it ends up, it ain't joy at all. It's heartache, it's pain. It's sleepless nights. It's knowing you did what you know you shouldn't have done. Why? Because you got a seed in you.
Yes, sir.
How many know when we was out there, we had a seed in us? And that seed was working even when we was backsliding. I wish I had some help. It was working when we was in the club. It was working when we was smoking weed. It was working because we knew all the time that we shouldn't have been doing it. I know what I'm talking about. I was playing pro ball. I was out in Portland, way away from my parents. They had no idea what I was doing. They wouldn't go come check on me, they thousands of miles away. So I'm in the clear. But I got a seed with me. So I go out to the club and I'm dancing. And I can hear Daddy say, boy, you know you ain't supposed to be out here. I'm trying to dance, I can't dance nowhere. I'm out there shouting. Everybody else is dancing, I'm shouting. And then the niggas telling me, you don't belong out here. But I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to get away from my roots. I'm trying to get away from my hair. But that seed won't let me go. Seed just keeps nagging me, and every once in a while the pop up. You know you ain't supposed to be doing this. You know you shouldn't be doing this. One night after I come home from the club, it was late, about 10, 11 o'clock. I had a feeling, I said, what if the rapture comes? I said, what if the rapture comes and I missed it? It was about 11 o'clock. See, that's 2 o'clock, 11, 2 o'clock back home. I called back home. I called home, and when Mama answered the phone, I said, oh, Mama, I'm glad to hear you. What's wrong with you? I just want to make sure the rapture hadn't altar until you get restored, until you come back home, until you get your joy back. How many know the joy of coming back home? How many know the joy of getting your joy back, getting your praise back, getting your dance back? Somebody thank God for restoration. He restored my soul. He restored my soul. I didn't deserve it, but he restored my soul. He kept me when I was doing all that evil. He kept me when I wasn't doing what he said. I got a nerve to come in here and not give God praise. I got a nerve to come in here and not wave my hand. You know you ain't here by accident. You know you ain't here by incident. If it had not been for the Lord on your side, how many can say with surety you probably wouldn't be here tonight? How many believe you should be 6 feet under right now? I've received so many Passover blessings, and I don't come in here and praise God, shame on me. I don't come in here and give God glory, shame on me. I need the redeemed of the Lord, those who know my function. Hear me praise! You can't tell how I'm sorry. Shake somebody here and say, he kept me, he kept me, he kept me. He kept me when I went astray, he kept me. I should have lost my mind, but he kept me. He didn't throw me away, he kept me. Say, Kelvin, I still love you. I know you're doing wrong, but I still love you. Saw the best in me. But everybody else could only see worse than me. He saw the best in me. When other people gave up on me and said, we'd never make it, he saw the best in me. Hallelujah. And I'm closing. I can't finish this, so I have to do it when I come back.